hello there, and welcome to the game that is PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get this going. Today, we are playing the alternate shot format, and you and your partner are going to take turns hitting the same ball down the fairway until you get that in the hole. That's how alternate shot works. Have a wonderful round out there on the course today. And from the fairway bunker, and you're looking short out of the sand here. All right, this is his second. Ooh, he almost got that one to go. And this next putt will put her one up. And this one's going a bit to the right. And she's found the bottom of the cup with that one. That's her birdie. Well, first hole didn't really pan out. Let's try to get them on the next hole. All right, let's go. We got a par 4 on the second hole. This one's heading to the fairway, I think. Well, looking forward to this hole. That ball's going for days. It's never going to come down. And he's setting up here around 135 yards out. This was leaning to the right. Oh, man, you hate to see those ones go by. Okay, let's check it out. He's got this for the birdie. And I think this one's breaking to the left. And that's going to drop on in there for him. All right, staring down a par 3 now on this third hole. Here is their 5-wood. All right, let's see how he does on this hole. Taking out the 3-wood on this one. Okay, your teammate left us with a birdie putt on this one. Let's not let them down. Look at this one, breaking pretty hard to the left here. Oh, this one's starting out okay. Oh, come on, be nice. All right, that'll work from that distance. And from this incredible distance, it's going to be interesting to see what he pulls out here. Yeah, I think this one's breaking to the left. Oh my. 3 feet to go here. And the putt goes down. All right, yeah, that makes sense. Let's pick that one up and go to the next. And that hole's halved. Okay, stepping onto this tee of the 4th hole, and we have a par 4. All right, bombs away. Let's see what happens here. Let's go. That's unfortunate. I don't know if this one has enough from the rough. Okay, this is his 3rd. All right, your partner got us on to the green. Let's convert this next putt for the birdie. Good luck with this. Got to give it some gas up the hill, and it's breaking a little to the right. Okay, she needs this to go to save par. He's got a 3-footer here. And that putt safely in its home. Nice little hole here. Par 5 for the 5th. Oh, this one's dropping fairway for sure. Okay, looks like she's ready to go here. Here's our second shot on this 5th hole. Nicely done on the green and on and under regulation, mind you. Okay, 230 yards. Let's see what he does. And he's got this next putt for an eagle. I think this one's going left to right. I think he's put it on a good line. Continues on a great line. Will it go? Oh, and it doesn't go. Well, she's got a pretty long putt. What are the odds, you think? Yeah, I think this putt's going to break to the right. Oh, almost in. He's got about a 3-footer here. And there we go. Our partner gave us a nice gift with that last shot. Now let's tap this on in for birdie. And that hole will be halved. Well, see if you can use the tailwind on this hole. Hopefully this will nestle itself nicely in the fairway. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. This shot's about 75 yards to the pin. This will be his second shot. Just missing the birdie. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up. And the par 4 7th hole. Ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. Looks like this one will be safe in the fairway. And here's our second shot on the 7th. Hang on, that almost went down. Ooh, close with that chip. Okay, this is putting to the extreme. This is so far away from the cup, it's crazy. Good luck. Brutal. And he's setting up for a bogey putt here. Okay, we're going to concede that putt to him and head to the next. And if this next putt drops, she's going to go up to 3 up on you. And as that goes down, she will call it a day. All right, the match has ended, and our winning team comes away 3 up over the competition. Good work, folks. Well, I had a good time out there today. I am happy that you brought me along for the ride, and hopefully we'll see you real soon. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy. Ever so glad you could join me for this round of golf here on PGA Tour 2K25. And today, great choice in golf courses. We are taking a look at Top of the Rock today, nestled here in the Ozarks at Big Cedar Lodge. And let's get this thing going. And they've gone with the 6-iron on this one. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. Taking this one with the 9-iron. Let's see if he can get up and down from this sand. "13 feet for his putt here. And this one looks like it's kind of moving from the left to the right. Oh my goodness. Okay, this one's for birdie. Your partner left you with a birdie putt. Great result early on. Let's keep that momentum going to the second hole. And the second hole here at Top of the Rock. Just look at this. Look around you. It's a big drop to that green. You probably need less club than you think. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. Oh, a little too much club, I think. Bunker bound. Let's see what he does. This is his fourth. Oh, that chip almost went. All right, this putt is for the double bogey. I think this one's moving to the right. Oh. This one's 8 feet away. Okay, after that, your team is sitting at 2 up. The third hole on this one's a par 3. And they're choosing the 6-iron here. And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has. And they've chosen a hybrid on this one. This one's heading left. Let's see how he deals with this bunker shot. Let's see how he does out of the sand. Oh my, is he going to get this one to go down? Okay, your teammate left us on the green. Now let's put this one home for birdie. And your team's sitting at 3 up after that one. Okay, the fourth hole at top of the rock is a slightly downhill par 3. We have sand, I guess, left, right, and back of the green. So if you're going to miss, I guess you got to miss right in front of this one. Well, this one might need to sit. And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him. And here's a 6-iron from them. Ooh, he almost got that to go. All right, this next putt's for his par. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. The putt goes down, and that'll be for his par. All right, let's give this one a tap in and move to the next. All right, tapping in for par on this one, heading to the next. And that hole will be halved. And here on the 5th hole, we have a par 3. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. And if you sink this, you will be up by as many holes remaining. That's going to take things dormy. This one has just a slight break to the right. Amazing. And after that one, you two are 4 up. And here's the 6th hole at top of the rock. We got an island green out there. Elevated tee as well. So precision is needed. Decent approach there. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. Okay, he has a very long putt in his future. Let's see what happens. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Ooh. And he could go to 5 up here pretty quick. Let's see what happens. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. All right, this match is over, and our winning 4-ball team ends the match at 5 up on the competition. Fine work out there. And with that, I must leave you. We'll see you again real soon, though, hopefully, right? Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and let me be the first to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. And today we start off with a par 4. Let's start off with a fantastic drive and take it from there. All right, let's let her fly. Let's go. Nicely played. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. Bit of an awkward swing. He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole. And he's coming out of the first cut of rough here. Heading for the rough here, I think. And this one from the rough. All right, your turn. Okay, he's in the green side rough here. Ooh, he almost dropped the chip. Okay, out of the green side rough. Let's do this. Ooh, nice little chip on that one. This one's from around 21 feet. I think this one will go left to right. Ooh, looks like he's put it on a pretty good line. Oh, and the putt doesn't drop. He's not going to like that. Here's his look for birdie. I think this putt looks like it's going left to right. Yeah, looks like he's put it on a good line here. It's still on the line. Oh, somehow it doesn't go down. And if he drops this, it'll save par. And that'll do. And after the first hole, the teams are tied. Teeing it up here on hole number 2. Nice swing. And let's see how he does on this hole. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. And here we go. This is his second shot. This one's rough bound, I think. And from here, he's looking at around 195 yards to the pin. Looks like the sand coming up. And second shot here on the second hole. Oh, no good. I think we're heading to the sand. And as he sets up, he's got about 180 yards to go here. And they've gone with the 6-iron on this one. Almost in with the chip. Okay, let's do this. 13 feet. This one should be pretty straight to start off with, and then it goes a bit to the left. Oh, how nice does that feel? Dropping on in there for the eagle. And now this from 4 feet. Oh. And this is his attempt at birdie. And the leading team is ahead by 2 after that hole. Third hole, par 4. Let's go. All right, load up. Let's let this go. Okay, there you go. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. Well, this could maybe roll its way into the rough, possibly. Little less than pure on that swing. Okay, we've found your friend here in the deep rough. Let's see how he does. Okay, he's coming out of the deep stuff. And here's your second shot on the third. And he's looking at a 17-foot putt. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. Ooh, right back. All right, he's got this left for the bird. I think this is going to go right to left. Setting this one up about 8 feet out. And after that hole, the leading team is ahead by 3. All right, here we go with the par 4, 4th hole. All right, let her fly. Let's see it. Unlucky. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. Well, this tee shot should work. Okay, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. And will you have a look at this? And here's our second shot on the 4th. Great work on the approach. You saw that one, didn't you? This putt's around 5 feet away. All right, he's got this for birdie. Let's see what happens. Okay, that putt's done. Okay, the leading team is ahead by 3 after that hole. All right, ready to go here on the 5th hole. Great work. Nice approach on that one. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. And here's a look at their 5-iron. And here's a look at their hybrid. All right, let's see how he does. Five-iron on display for this one. And he'll wind up just barely into this first cut of rough. All right, this one from 17 feet. It's breaking to the left, I think. And that drops for him. That's his birdie. And the leading team is ahead by 3 strokes after that one. All right, par 5 here on the 6th. All right, let's see how he does on this hole. This one's fairway bound. Okay, full sand. Let's go. That took a weird turn. Ouch, swallowed up into the abyss. All right, let's see what he does on this one. And he's looking at around 220 from here. And from here, he will set up around 220 yards out. Setting up here, looking at an elevated green. And he's looking at around 190 yards to the pin. Well, he could make this, I guess. It is quite a long putt, though. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. Looks like he's put it on a good line. Continues to look good. Oh, and he can't get it to drop. He's setting up for the eagle putt here. Let's see what goes down. I think we got a right to left break on this one. Looks like he started this one out right. And here we have a 16-foot putt. And it looks like this one's going pretty hard right to left. Oh, no. All right, here's his eagle chance. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. And in the hole. Here is ahead by 4 strokes after that hole. Okay, 7th hole is a par 3. This should be fun. Let's see what happens here. This one's a little to the right on approach. Into the water. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. Okay, he's got 17 feet to the cup from here. Looks like this putt will track a bit to the right. Oh, it's going right by. This next putt is for the bird. Let's see how he does. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. All right, let's go. This to save par. I think this one starts off pretty straight and then goes to the right. Now that par would have been nice. And he's got 13 feet from the cup. This one looks like it's moving a bit to the right here. Oh, almost. Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here. And that putt will go. Okay, and the leading team is ahead by 4 after that one. And now the 8th hole, we got a par 4. Oh, this one's in the fairway. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. Okay, let's rip this out into the fairway. Nice. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. Looks like this one's in the fairway. Okay, about 175 yards to go here. Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. Heading a little bit to the left on the approach. And here's his second shot. This approach is heading left. Okay, this one's around 170 yards out. This one's heading for the sand, I think. Here's a look for birdie. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. And as that one drops into the cup, that'll be a birdie on his scorecard. And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer. And the putt drops. And after that hole, the leading team is ahead by 5 strokes. Okay, here we go. Par 4, 9th hole. Let's go. This one's got to chase out a bit, I think. Caught the downslope. Okay, let's smash this one out there. We'll get it back. And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him. Okay, about 185 yards to the pin now for him. And here's our second shot on the 9th. And he's got around 150 or so to the pin. Well, this approach is leaning a bit to the right. Okay, setting up here on the green side rough. Let's see if he can get this one close from the green side rough. Uh-oh, look at this. Is he going to get it to go? This putt is incredibly long. I personally don't have faith that he's going to do it. But let's tune in. Let's see what's going to happen. And this one he's going to take a stab at for birdie. This one's breaking left to right. Not a bad result from that distance. And a 5-foot putt for him. Oh, sliding it on. And if this goes, it'll be for his par. Okay, save par right now with this putt. Let's go. Okay, let's head to the next. Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here. And that will go. And great job out there so far, guys, as we make the turn here at the 9th. I think you guys can hold this together by the end. What do you say? All right, 10th hole, and we have a par 4. Okay, give this a smash. Oh, effortlessly done. Nice swing. And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does. Oops, out of bounds with that one. And setting up from around 120 yards out. See what you have on the second shot here on the 10th. Come on, bounce to the right. That's a safe shot. He's got 110 yards to go here. Let's see what happens. This one's looking good. Okay, here he goes. He's got a very long putt to deal with. Let's see what happens. And this one's, I think, going left to right. Okay, he's setting up for birdie here. Let's see what happens. This one seems to be tilting left to right. Nothing wrong with that putt. Now you've got a 7-foot putt. And this will be a par for him if he sinks it. And that puddle drop. Leading team is ahead by 7 after that hole. And here we go. We're on hole number 11. We got a par 4. Well, not the purest of strokes. Okay, let's go. Pound this one into the fairway. Good little shot there. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. Tee shot's looking decent. This shot's around 95 yards to the pin. Oh, this is nice. Let's see if you can get this one a little bit closer than your partner. Okay, on the green safely. The shot's just about 95 yards to the pin. This one's going to get a little gritty here in the sand. And he's got a 12-foot putt in front of him here. But I think it's breaking to the left. Ooh. And now this from 12 feet. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. And here you go, birdie putt coming up here. He's got 4 feet to the cup from here. And the leading team has an 8-stroke lead after that hole. And we have a par 3 on the 12th. They're choosing the 6-iron here. Well, let's see what you got. Well, at least your partner had the right club. Well, maybe we'll use their shot. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. Going with the 5-wood on this one. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. And here's a 6-iron from them. Let's see what his second shot looks like. Oh, he almost got that chip to go. He's putting this next one for birdie. And I think this one's breaking to the left. I think he's put it on a good line. Will it go? Oh my, it doesn't go down. Okay, let's see if you can sink this. A little downhill putt, right to left. Oh, look at this thing. Oh, ever so close to getting that birdie. He's got 3 feet to go. Okay, after that hole, leading team is ahead by 8. Okay, 13th hole. This one's a par 4. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. Oh, looking good off the tee. All right, let's launch this into the atmosphere, preferably hitting the fairway. You made good contact. And let's see how he does on this hole. This shot is clocking in around 115 yards from the pin. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. Oh yeah, you'll take those all day. Okay, this one's about 105 yards out. And this is his birdie putt. And now this putt from 6 feet. And the leading team has an 8-stroke lead after that hole. Let's see what happens here on number 14. That was a tee shot, just spanked it. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. All right, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. Bit of an awkward swing. And here he goes, coming out of the deep stuff on this one. Oh, needs to hold on to the fairway, might be dangerous. And that just sneaks its way on into the first cut of rough. Okay, we may need a little more club than normal here. That green is elevated. Well, you might not have enough out of the rough here. Nicely done, back in the fairway. I like it. Let's just drop one next to the pin next shot. He's definitely into the second cut here. Let's see how he does. Here's their 3-wood. He's hitting this one out of the first cut of rough. All right, he's in the first cut. All right, let's see what he can do from the greenside bunker. He's sitting right in the beach. Let's see how he can make his escape. This would be nice to get for birdie. They're showing us how it's done. Fourth birdie of the day so far. Oh man, he almost got that chip to go. Oh my, he almost dropped that chip in there. And now this from 5 feet. Oh. And this is for his bogey. And after that hole, the leading team here ahead by 10. Okay, on to number 15. This one's a par 4. Looking good off the tee. All right, let's go. Let's launch this one out there. Yep, that's going to do. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. I don't know, this one could go either way. close was that one? Here's our second shot on the 15th hole. Nice. Six-foot putt for him. He's got this left for the bird. Ooh, just missed. And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer. All right, that putt will go. And after that hole, the leading team has a 10-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here on the 16th. Great swing on that one. All right, let's see what he does on this one. He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole. Alrighty, second shot on the 16th. Let's see what happens. This is his second. Okay, he's green side here, just in the rough. Here's a putt from 19 feet. This one's breaking pretty hard to the right. Oh, right by. And well done. You got most of the way there. What do you think? Is he going to make this? It's kind of long. Looks like this one's breaking to the right. Looks like he's put a good stroke on it. All right, here we go. Give a tap and we'll head on to the next. That'll do. The leading team has a 9-stroke lead after that hole. And now on to 17. This one's a par 3. They've gone with the 6-iron on this one. All right, let's see how he does on this hole. And here's their 8-iron. This is an 8-iron. And let's see what you do off the tee here. This approach is heading right at the pin. Okay, well, good thing your teammate wound up on the green. And here we go, potential birdie. And this one looks like it's going uphill and to the right. It's getting there. And as that drops, that marks down your 5th birdie so far today. Okay, 11 feet out. Let's see what he does. And this one's going a bit to the right. Yikes, that went right by. Okay, he needs this to save his par. I think this putt's going to break to the right. Okay, he's putting this one in for bogey here. And that will do. And the leading team has an 11-stroke advantage after that hole. Okay, on to the 18th. We have a par 5. All right, bombs away. Let's hit that fairway. That drive was fierce. All right, let's see how he does. Heading towards that bunker. See you later to that ball. Okay, second shot for him on this one. Let's see what happens here. He's in the bunker.